Well, F it will go live.
Yes. Hello.
Hello. Hello there, internets.
Hello, everybody.
We are the Hey Dudes.
I'm Dan. This is Scott.
I'm Scott, and this is Dan. And this guy...
This is our...
You're pointing the wrong way, Dan. This guy. Yeah.
Yeah. This is our special guest, Francis Perron. Am I saying it right? I'm not good at last names.
Yeah.
I'm just joking.
Perron?
That's the end. Yeah, it's about the Anglophone pronunciation.
Yes.
I just want to say now with the rolling R.
Yeah. Yeah.
Francis Perron.
Yeah. Don't cry for me, Francis Tina. No. Yeah. Sorry. I'm making fun of a storied name in history.
Yes.
That you just happen to have as your last name. Yeah.
Be nice to our guests.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
hi there.
That's kind of rule.
So Dan, why is Francis on the show?
Well, Francis and I have been friends for years now, over a couple of decades, I think. We in and out of touch here and there and stuff. Mm-hmm. But I've known about his work for quite a while, and I definitely wanted to have you on the show, Francis. So finally, we got you on the show. Sorry about the wait. But
that's okay.
Scott wanted to talk to all his friends soon.
Yeah, I talked to all of my friends in a row and then realized I'd run out of friends.
Yeah.
And so...
now it's my friends. And then we'll make new friends. Oh, and Aaron's in the chat.
Oh, hey.
Hey, Aaron.
Hello, Aaron.
Yeah. Hi, Aaron.
Yep. Yes.
For a walk today.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
So how about you tell us, don't mean to put you on the spot, my friend, but how about you tell us a little about your stuff and the creative manners in which you reside and all that good talk.
It's on again thing. That started in junior high school doing photography. It's just black and white, so I developed the film and the prints myself, and did that for a few years. Then I worked at CKCU and a while at CFRA, but my most creative stuff was at CKCU. Mm-hmm. And then it tends to be basically, for whatever it means, like you get a marriage or long-term relationship, you kind of end up not doing anything for a few years.
Yeah.
Yep.
Then I started doing the film work. I didn't start doing the film work until 2012, so there's a bit of a gap in there where I didn't really work on anything.
It happens.
So now I went back into photography. I don't know what kind of audio work I could do. I like doing those little mad ads that we may hear later on, but
cool.
I don't have a platform to post. I don't know where if I make something like it's audio only, I don't really know. I stick a picture on and put it on YouTube, I guess.
Yeah, some people do that. Yeah.
Yeah. There's a lot of people who do like a big interest of Scott's and an interest of mine, I'd have to say, are old time and new time radio plays.
Yeah.
Stuff on the radio.
Yeah.
I mean, that's something we'd like to definitely talk about later on as a possible project and stuff. But you could post on YouTube just over pictures of yourself or stuff or
pictures of yourself dressed as you are now or in this is part of my brain going randomly. You could just dress as anything and then put a picture of it.
That's true.
Yeah, you could
you could wear a toaster and
and then
just straps in a toaster or hi, this is my audio.
Or you could draw things. People sometimes draw things.
That's true.
And put stuff up as well.
Yeah, drawing's not my strong suit.
But I hear you there.
That's okay. It's not my strong suit either. And if you've seen our art challenges recently,
yes, I have.
It's a yow. Science.
Both of our guests called me outsider art.
Okay. Yeah. So really outsider art.
So that's definitely something. But Dan's talked about doing stuff with you for a bit, and he's also mentioned some good stuff. And maybe we have a few
of the CKCU ads.
Do you want to play some of the CKCU ads?
Sure,
things. Yes.
And just the ones that are like spoof commercials, which is most of the ones I sent, I think, are from a thing we had every year until it became too politically incorrect and they stopped. A thing called Mad Ads on CKCU. So viewers would send in like scripts for fake ad. We don't call them now fake ads.
Yeah.
And we would like heavily rewrite them.
Okay. Cool.
We stick with the basic concept and basically just rewrite it. Mm-hmm. And so it's a combination of a viewer writing the ideas and us producing. And it was a lot of fun, man. That's the most fun I ever had. Radio was doing those.
Oh yeah.
And there's I just did the ones I did. I mean, there's like tons of those. And of course other people did as well. There's just some really, really freaking clever ones in there.
Okay.
So like you took radio broadcasting at CKCU?
No, I was not. I was. I wasn't a student anymore. I was just. I was a volunteer.
Okay.
Starting in '84ish, and then I became assistant production manager. I think in '86 or '87.
Okay.
For about a year and a half.
Nice.
Okay.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Good old CKCU.
I dabbled with college radio, actually just about 15 years ago or so. We did. I had a group that was doing radio plays. We did a couple of them at the Fringe, and CIUT gave us the venue and then helped us promote it. And then we actually did a little show with them. And yeah, I love that kind of work. Like it's, I mean, there's no money but a lot of creativity, at least from my from my end of things. So that was a lot of fun.
Yeah. This is the first one you sent me, Francis?
Yeah.
So we'll play it. Whoa. All right. A bit loud.
He's a super pit bull terrier. His name is Bloods McKenzie. At the heat of a fight or a flashy bite, he turns into a mauling frenzy.
Ooh, that Bloods. He's the life of the party, and he's so cute. Come here, Bloods. No, Bloods. No! Ah!
Bloods Mackenzie. He really is a party animal. Just stick him on any old annoying guest and watch him go. Right, Bloods? What? No! No, Bloods! No!
Nice.
So, so to give credit, let's see. It's Bob Marquis doing the guy.
Yeah.
I can't remember the female character's name.
Mm-hmm.
And the crunch of Bloods Mackenzie is actually John Westhaver chowing down on a big mouthful of chips.
Oh, cool.
Great sound effect.
Nice. Nicely done, yeah.
Well, a lot of the things I did that we didn't on sound effect. You have the wrestling one I sent you, where the guy gets, we haven't listened to it yet, but there's a sound effect at the end that was made with him. Well, I prefer to wait for you to play it. Don't know what it is.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's a sound effect. There's a homemade sound effect in that one too.
That's good Foley.
It is, yeah. When we started doing, when my group started doing radio plays, at one point we were planning the casting of it because we write collectively and then do it. And one of our people was away one meeting, so we made him the Foley artist. I mean, he ran with it. He did a lot of great stuff, but he had no dialogue in the whole thing. He was just stepping on cornflakes and things of that sort. So.
That's how it's done.
Yep.
That's how it's done.
Yeah.
Stepping on
the
cornflakes.
It used to be done live too.
Yeah.
Way back in the oldie days.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
That's fun.
That's the kind of approach we did. I love that kind of stuff. That bit's got some really good a good cadence to it. I mean, I love the background music and the. I really thought that was a dog. I'm surprised.
I can't remember what the dog son was, who did it or whatever. But the band. I wish I could remember the name of it. It's a Chicago blues band.
Okay, cool.
I thought the music. There's all kinds of stuff in the CKCU albums, right? There's just a wide variety to choose from. I just picked that one, and it worked out really well. It actually does sound like somebody using a commercial.
Hey.
Cool.
That was hilarious.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Got another one? Is
yes.
there something you said something about a wrestler? Do you want to do that one next if you can find it?
I'll see if that's the next one. I just want to get the audio next.
La la la. This is where Dan says technical things, and I go la la la.
Stop that.
La.
Okay, here we go.
Okay, here we go.
Ouch! Hey, Mad Dog, did that hurt? No, Hug, that was okay. Hey, did you read any good magazine lately? Yeah, I read this month's issue of Trans FM, CKCU's program guide. Sound formidable. Attention, I'm gonna smash your face in the turnbuckle. So what's in the April issue of Trans FM? There's a smashing feature on radio programming, a spanking new column which reviews cassettes, and of course a complete schedule which tells you when your favorite CKCU shows are on. Here comes a kick to the groin. So where can I get a copy of Trans FM? They're available all over Ottawa, and even better, they're free. Terrific! Let's get this over with so I can pick up a copy before they're whole gone. Okay, as long as I win. What the problem, Hogan? Oh, no!
The sound effect didn't play. You didn't hear the sound effect at the end.
What was the?
What do you?
I heard a rumble of some sort.
Yeah.
What was?
No, it's very.
Oh.
The software's cutting it out. Yeah, because anyway, he's being thrown on the mat, and you heard a zoom. And
I heard a lot of thumps. Yeah.
Well, that was earlier, but the end was like a thing. It's like it's supposed to be like Hulk Hogan getting thrown and his body slammed down on the ring. And we took an old mattress at CKC at the Unicenter in CKC, and we dropped it down like we were on the 5th floor, I think, and dropped it down to the bottom.
Okay.
Oh God. Thump.
And the voiceover was Bob Marquis and Tony McLean. And what else? It was the sound effect. Yeah, and it was written. The script was written by David Moody, who actually replaced me as assistant production manager when I left, and he's now a cameraman for I think it's NBC in London.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's awesome. Like, I guess their London news desk or something like that, or.
Well, no, it's on remotes and stuff. So like,
okay,
kind of Royals thing is they have to set up and shoot that.
Right. Yes.
The conferences elsewhere and stuff like that. Just basically covering government stuff.
Yeah, I guess there would be a lot of that. So a lot of shots of Boris Johnson walking into meat lockers.
Something like that.
I don't know if you heard this. Last year, he was asked some tough questions during the whole COVID thing, and he was at like a meat processing facility on a government promo thing. And he just walked into the meat locker and didn't come back out. And that man is the prime minister of one of the great powers. Okay.
We've seen worse in recent times.
Oh yeah. I mean, there's honestly, we don't tend to get crazy political on this show, but let's just say there's been a lot of people who did a lot of things that no one was expecting anyone could get away with, and now they're doing it, and that's okay.
Yeah. Well, I don't want to get too political, but the stuff politicians are getting away with now are so in the open. It's like, it's like people don't seem to care anymore.
Nobody cares. It's okay.
Like, okay, corruption, right, okay.
Yeah.
Again, let's focus on Francis here.
Yeah, Francis, not politics. So, what corruption have you been involved? No.
So, did you take that bribe?
Well, I love to talk politics, so we definitely go off on you're off in the wrong.
Exactly.
Absolutely. That would be a whole crazy thing.
Petra's in the chat.
Oh, hello, Petra.
Yeah, howdy. One of our regular viewers.
Yes, we're here with Francis, and he's done some radio stuff. If you haven't already seen that stuff, Petra.
Now, you have a video clip that we're going to show soon, but could you tell us a little bit about the series that you worked on and a little bit about it?
I did a little, directed a short film. Like it was basically my friend's short film. He just wanted me as director so he could concentrate on camera work, and it was a little horror short. It was really cheesy and everything. But there's one scene I wanted to do a Tarantino shot. So I get this thing where we got in the back of the hatchback or whatever the hell it was, filming up, and it's like a detective and another detective looking down and doing a Tarantino kind of lines. And I just got the idea right then. I said, because the tall one, it's John McCannican. He's got a very droll sort of delivery, and the other guy likes to be just over. Kendrick had to keep get him to redo shots because he'd overdo it and do really comical moves and stuff. Yeah. Well, I know they got the idea for the show, so the main character is sort of droll, like he gets time travels, and it's basically more of an annoyance to him than anything. He just takes everything in stride. And the other characters blink, and he's this sort of typical nerdy, uber nerd scientist. And I got that, and then I got the idea for a show the day we were filming that, and a few months later we shot the first episode.
Oh, cool. So is this an episode of that?
Yeah. And the clip, it's actually an episode.
Okay.
So I don't know if you're gonna play it or not, but it's the second episode, which is probably the best one.
Okay.
And so that's the lead up.
Okay. Well, then let's get to work towards queuing that up.
I will cue that up.
Yeah.
And get it going here.
Yeah.
And switch over.
Previously.
Oh, I think I need about 13 monitors, you know, to put all this stuff.
Yeah. We need extra monitors.
So here we go.
Yeah.
We can put. We can even put our faces along the top here. There we go.
Haha.
Oh, well, that's kind of there.
Okay, there we go.
That's a little better.
Let's do it this way.
Okay, let's go.
Do it.
Previously on Back in My Time.
It's me. I think you were too early.
You can't smoke that in here.
First prohibition. Now this.
It means you're very well preserved.
Somebody else has
obviously built a quantum transportation device before me.
Wow.
But I don't know who.
Why?
Why?
Why Jack?
Okay. Ooh, the Germans.
Yeah, that's good. I like that.
Ooh.
Nicely done.
Very nicely done. Yeah. Cool.
Sophia sent me to make sure the project with the time displacer is going well. I trust today's experiment will succeed.
All systems and components have been verified and verified again. I'm confident the test will be successful.
Make sure that it is. Herr Hitler believes that this was going to change the courses of war. Don't make me regret breaking you out of the camps. Communist swine have their place, but your skills were needed for the fatherland.
I'm not doing this for your fatherland. I'm doing this for the good of science. And I don't need a Nazi stooge looking over my shoulder.
Don't take that tone with me. I'll send you back to the camps just as easily.
Engage the time displacer.
Nice.
Oh no. Crazy. Ooh. Title sequence, I like it.
Awesome.
Yep. Cool.
Yeah, change actresses mid-show.
Okay. Yeah, that happens.
So, the farmer who's been out in the field all day is making his way back to the barn. His daughter comes out of the barn with this disgusted look on her face. And as the farmer gets to the barn, the salesman comes out of the barn and says, "Barn? I thought it was an outhouse." You know, that was really funny 70 years ago.
I don't think anybody's going to be posting that one on Facebook.
It was, oh, that's that internet thing. I'm going to have to look into that someday. You know, I've been racking my brain trying to figure out who you remind me of. And it's my old secretary, Lilith. But the hair and the clothes kind of threw me off.
Did you say Lilith?
Yes.
My grandmother's name was Lilith, and she used to work for a private investigator as a secretary.
She was your grandmother?
Get out!
What? Is there a fire?
No, it's just an expression.
Oh.
How is any of this even possible? I'm only 30 years old.
Crazy.
Nice apartment. It's got a lady's touch.
What do you mean?
Wow, it's neat and clean.
Thanks.
Hey, what are we gonna do about my somewhat dated attire?
Oh no. Don't change the outfit.
My ex was about your size.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go take a look.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Oop. America shirt.
Great shirt.
America.
America.
Oh. Okay.
It's kind of like the same, but completely
Pretty
different.
much the same.
Yeah. Well, there's a gray vest.
There you go.
Yeah. Still nice
Yes. Yeah.
Is that the door?
Hey, how's it going?
Hello.
So does he know about the nerdness?
Hello.
Hey.
What?
Hey, Dink.
Blink. Blink. It's blink.
Yeah, Link.
What is that?
This is a temporal restoration mechanism, a TRM.
English, please.
It takes you from wherever you are in time to wherever you were in time.
Oh, I could have used this in 1948.
Wait, you made a time machine out of PlayStation controller?
Yeah, I like the elegance of the design, and it's easy to use.
That's great. But is your time machine working?
Well, not completely. The test rats we had came back kind of wrong.
Wait a minute, I don't like the idea of getting in this thing and coming back looking like a Picasso.
Don't worry. Once we have all the bugs out and the lab gets it working, it'll be perfectly safe. I'm actually hoping to get this thing working so that multiple subjects can do it at once.
When you say subjects, you mean people.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Yes. Oh no.
Well, the cell tower is working. I noticed you disguised the tower as a Christmas tree.
Yes. Isn't it festive?
And you don't think that might attract anyone's suspicions in August?
That's a good point. We'll fix it.
How's the quantum communicator proceeding? So I can talk to the future?
We are far from success. We are unable to produce the right amount of entangled particles with the equipment that we have.
And what equipment is that?
2 radios and a 2x4.
Please find better equipment and try harder. How's the status of the time machine?
Based on today's test, we're having trouble with the focus and the timing and determining the destination.
So you can't guarantee when I got sent?
No, Miss Montage. It'd be quite a trip.
I formed mini-core so I could return to 2067. The only reason why I'm here is because I was sent on a mission and I was never sent back. I would appreciate if all of you could give me as much as you possibly can. I am not getting any younger. That is all. That is all.
Yeah. 2012.
I have your daily reports, President Duval.
Proceed.
Our informant successfully infiltrated Tammy's circle of friends.
Excellent.
Unfortunately, our daylight ninjas were not successful. 3 of them got lost on the way there, and the one that did make it was defeated by Tammy LaFlamme.
One day, I will get my revenge on Lilith Montage. Even if I have to go through Tammy. So be it. That wretched Lilith destroyed my work in 1944, sent me to 1989, homeless and scrounging for food. Vengeance will be mine.
Dun, dun.
Very nice.
Dun, dun.
Awesome.
That's crazy. That's Is there a?
We'll see.
Is there an Easter egg in this?
No.
Okay. Awesome stuff, though. Yeah. Yes. Do. Okay. Yes.
Cool.
That was my pretend film company. It's not actually.
That's awesome. I had a pretend film company in the aughts called Reign of Toads Productions, spelled REIGN.
Yeah.
So everyone should have a pretend film company, just
exactly
for tax purposes. That was awesome. That was really nicely done. So you filmed that in 2017? Is that correct?
Yeah, well, I mean, it took a long time because, I was trying to fight through depression, anxiety, and all that.
Mm-hmm.
And so it started off in 2012, and I didn't actually get the final episode out till last year.
Okay.
Or maybe, COVID is confusing. It might have been 2 years ago, actually.
Yeah.
But I was supposed to film, 2 years, because I was supposed to film, that took me like 8 years, basically, before I finally got that out. And it's just 4 short episodes.
Okay.
And I'm going to do, but now we're going to do 4 short episodes. I was going to shoot, have it out within 6 months. So basically start shooting in the spring, have it out by the fall in 2020.
Wow.
2020 and 2021. But I'm not going to, so again, too late to start now. It's going to be next year.
Okay.
Cool.
Well, cool. It's a lot of fun. Now, a weird question, because I've seen this technique elsewhere. I was just wondering, in the last scene with was that the time traveling lady that worked for the Nazis?
Wow, very well done. Most people don't get that connection. Yeah, it's a different actress, but yes, that is in fact the same character.
That is who that character is supposed to be. And were they in the same room?
The 2 actresses? Yes.
Yeah, they were.
Actually, my daughter used to live in an apartment, we shot there.
Okay.
A green screen, rather.
There was a green screen.
One episode where Blake's not in his usual costume and he's in a green shirt.
Yeah.
So he was see-through in this episode.
Sweet.
Green screen.
That was a lot of fun. Actually, I almost thought those two were not in the same room at the same time because of the distance between them and the fact that she wasn't looking at her. I thought maybe
because it was a very small space, so she wasn't that far behind her.
Yeah,
but I guess she was. But yeah, it's also that whole line makes me laugh because it's like she's the president of exposition.
Nice.
Oh, there's such a story elements I can't fit in the show. I'll just cram them into this one run on line.
That is awesome. Yeah.
But you picked up on it. You picked up who she was, which is really impressive. I don't think anybody else figured that out.
Yeah, I've well, she said something about experiments in the 47.
Yeah.
She was involved in that, and I did catch her disappearing at the end of that that Nazi time travel scene.
The whole thing I'm going to do in the second season. She ended up in '89, just stranded basically.
Yes.
And she's going to meet again. I got to change actors because the guy who got to play the Nazi was not the guy I wanted.
Okay.
I'm going to recast him probably,
extra
and he's
Nazis.
going to turn out that he put the pieces together and get it sort of working again. And he's traveled back and forth and stuff, and he's going to basically find her in 1989 on the streets, and he's going to make her president. And the weird thing that Minicorp and Megacorp are the same company.
Okay.
Like the heroine, she created the company so she could get back home.
And
then he took over after she was gone and turned it into this other corporation, and he puts her in charge.
So is that actually, just to kind of try to piece this together, is that Lilith, the one, like the one who was trying to travel back to the future? Was that Lilith, the mother of the? Okay, I thought I made that connection.
And he's the granddaughter, played by the same actress.
Yeah. Okay. Yes. Yeah. Weird.
But that's awesome. You picked. I wasn't sure if people could make sense of the story or not. I guess it must have been written out.
You did a pretty good job writing it. It was
good.
Fairly good. Fairly clear.
You never say pretty good.
Okay, it was a good job. You did good.
It doesn't have John wrote the first episode, and he's the guy who plays Jack. He's gonna be writing season 2, and we have different writing styles, which was what I wanted the first season. I have very simple. My scripts are pretty simple and cartoony, which is what I wanted to do, but it'll be a little more complex in the season.
Cool.
A little more adult.
Cool.
Well, I saw you had a cameo in there too.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, you needed to work harder on getting her back to the future, I think.
Yeah. So.
What I got from that scene. So.
Back to the Fuhrer.
Back to the Fuhrer.
I think it's the next episode starts off, or it's the 4th episode, where she's in fact back in 2067, and now she's going to get set back again, and then she meets her granddaughter and all this stuff. So
that sounds like a time loop, is what that sounds like. Yeah.
Well, basically, the whole thing happens at the end of the 4th episode. Something's seriously wrong because they go back to 1973, and they got Jack from 1947, and a Jack that didn't time travel, and it didn't happen to, living now as an old man.
Cool.
So it's like this is supposed to happen, and we're not supposed to have two timelines at the same time.
Man.
That's how basically how the last episode ends.
That's
we'll pick up
that's
from
messed
that
up.
in a second.
Is this on YouTube, by the way? This series?
Yes.
I'm going to start watching it immediately, and I think you should too. You, the audience.
Yes. Should send us a link too.
Okay. Wait until the end of the episode, please. Like, watch us do the things and then go.
Yeah.
Because if I left right now to go and watch that, Dan would be left.
We just hi.
Yeah. Just
you're babbling again.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Sorry about that, Francis.
That's okay.
Yeah, it's just pretty well constant.
It's This is how I live my life. An employer of mine once asked me why I did all the writing and performing stuff that I did. In that kind of condescending way that people outside the industry wonder why you do what you do. And I just said the first thing to pop to my head, which was, there's things inside my head, and I need to get them out.
Yeah, that's pretty well it.
That's held true for a lot of artists I've known. So yeah.
Well, I used to do a lot of volunteering, and I volunteered in everything up until I kind of collapsed 10 years ago. But people would ask me that. Some people, why do you volunteer your time? It's like, I don't know how to explain that to someone who doesn't get it.
Yeah. I mean, there's so much good reward in doing stuff. You meet interesting people. You do stuff that helps folks. I've done quite a bit of volunteering myself, and that's
And if you do video stuff or audio stuff or any creative stuff, usually a good excuse to have like a wrap party or a viewing party afterwards.
And that's again.
We had the wrap party for the show just last November, a few months ago.
Oh, cool!
I gave up prizes and stuff, and I was gonna have little prizes all ready to show you, but
Oh, cool!
Well, John, best deadpan acting performance. One who played Lilith and Tammy is the Darren Stevens Award for actor replacing another actor.
Sweet.
That's a good name.
Blink at the best scene stealer. So,
absolutely.
My friend Kendrick did the camera work on the show, but he did all the special effects in the Nazi scene.
Yeah.
Oh, Darren. I'm talking about Darren Stevens. I'm confused.
Yeah.
Dan, a lot of like sort of old conspiracy theories and ancient, like modern mythology.
Sure.
Did you recognize anything familiar about all the characters in the time machine scene? There were three women off to the side chanting.
Oh, like the Three Furies kind of thing going, or
that's based on three actual women, and I think it was a Thule Society.
Oh yeah, Adam.
Cool. Yeah.
Blavatsky and all.
Yeah,
and all their crew there.
This is Maria Orsic or something like that.
Yeah. Okay. No, I didn't. I should have. I should have though.
Yeah, whether or not that's true, of course, is a whole other thing. But that's mythology, modern mythology.
Yeah, I had wondered a little if given Nazis, was there going to be an occult element to it, and I'm glad to see it's there because Hitler was all about that stuff.
Yeah.
So I've been told.
Well, mostly Himmler actually, but
they were very similar.
He broke and exaggerated a bit, but Himmler is totally into that stuff.
Yeah.
So some of the other ones.
Yeah.
Spirit of Destiny and all that.
Yeah. Well, there we go. See, that launched 1,000 Indiana Jones wannabe films. I really like this. Actually, I'd like to watch more. Was episode 2 you said, or?
That's episode 2.
That was episode 2. So I'll
third and fourth are kind of short. The first one's a little longer, but the script writing is clearly not. I'm going to talk to John. I want to retain some of my style of comedy in the second season, even though he's writing it. So we're going to sit down and have a little chat before he starts writing. But anyway, I got lots of time, so I'm not shooting until next year. So.
Okay, well, cool.
Right. Well, we certainly hope to see more of them.
Absolutely, yeah. That looks like a lot of fun.
And the actors, like when we did the rap party, they're volunteering their time. They're not getting anything for doing this.
Right.
Yeah. It's like they really like playing their characters, and they're super interested in playing them again, which is really
cool.
It speaks to how good they are, and but also how much they like doing the show. So that's cool.
Yeah. I have my most interesting roles have typically been stuff on weird little side projects for little or no money. And, actually, that's kind of my career.
Yeah.
But I've had a lot of fun doing stuff, and that looked like it would be really interesting to do. I don't think I've had the opportunity to legit play I played a Nazi once in a dance number. That was a whole other set of issues. But
those are the best Nazi roles.
They really are. But yeah, I mean, there's a lot of that stuff that I would never necessarily get to play under normal circumstances that might not even come up in something that paid real money. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
The only time I got paid for doing creative stuff was when I was assistant production manager at CKC. We didn't get minimum wage. You got a thing called a non-honorarium.
Oh,
and it was $1,500 a year.
Mm.
And then when I worked at CFRA, I did some humorous Rough Rider ads, but they didn't pay me for that.
No, yeah.
Because Chum Corporation can't afford to pay people.
I totally get that. CFRA, were they owned by a big company at that time?
Oh yeah, it was Chum.
It was Chum. Okay, Chum. Yeah. Snymer. I've heard a lot of stories about Moses Snymer, which would fill a whole other episode. But
he's a frugal man.
He's a frugal, weird man. He'll spend money on things that kind of match his weird view of the world, but a lot of other stuff he'll just not going to pay anything, and that's amongst his many quirks. I don't know if you watched the episode we had with. One of the ones with Kiri Vibrant, I think we talked about his encounter with Mark Breslin. Is that something that came up in that episode? I can't remember.
No, I don't think so.
No. Okay. Mark Breslin is the founder of Yuck Yucks, one of the big stand-up chains in Canada. For those of you, for our international viewer or viewers, and at one point, there was a plan to start up we have our own channel called, I think, the Comedy Channel here in Canada, which is a lot like Comedy Central and picks up a lot of their programming. But there was a point where a lot of these new channels were just applying for licenses, and there was an opening for a comedy channel. So a few people tried to get into it, and Mark Breslin and Moses Snymer decided to talk about it, and Mark went to visit Moses Snymer. I'm hearing this third hand, so take that with a grain of salt. But so Breslin shows up at Moses Snymer's place. He's invited in by one of the VJs from Much Music, which he ran, which is our equivalent of MTV. And then was told that Moses would be in a few minutes, so he sat down in the living room, which is nice and kind of ornate and a little baroque. And then at some point, after a little bit, a door opened up in the floor, like a trap door, and Moses came up out of the basement in a smoking jacket with a glass of wine. There were some weird lights and stuff downstairs, and he just closed up the door. And then sat down and started talking to Mark like nothing was going on. And Breslin was just so off his game at that point because he said, I just couldn't help thinking about what's going on in the basement. What's he doing in the basement? So
that'd be a little off-putting, yeah.
Sure. So that's
Trapdoors usually go the other way around too.
It's
some pit of sin.
Yeah, it's a pit of sin. Almost certainly a pit of sin down there. He was. Moses Snymer had a bit of a reputation back in the days. But anyway, that's not about what you're doing. What you're doing is much more wholesome and good from the sounds of it.
Yeah. So, is there anything? Are you doing any writing these days? Any personal projects you're working on that you?
Writing kind of got sidelined by the pandemic. Like I said, I was supposed to be very busy last year.
Yeah.
And it didn't happen, and that's sort of dragging.
Yeah.
So I know I have done a lot of writing, and like I said, I'm actually going to pass the writing for the second season to someone else.
Okay.
It's a lot of this is hard for me to motivate to do through difficulties, but writing's the biggest. And that's one of the reasons the scripts are fairly simple. The ones I wrote, they're not complex. They're just something I could hammer out fast, and it was fine without being too laborious to write kind of thing. So, yeah, I want to get back into photography now, and
that's cool.
And actually, I'm meeting someone next week. She's got an idea for a zombie short film. So.
Ooh. We're both pro zombie.
Yes.
I mean, I don't know how I feel about meeting a zombie actually in person because they sound a bit icky. But I like to think about zombies.
Zombie productions, definitely.
Yes, yeah. I probably would like to be a zombie, not an actual zombie.
We know, Scott.
See,
I'll turn you into a fucking zombie if you keep.
Yeah, here we go. But I'd love to play a zombie at some point.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, just going on about eating brains.
Actually, I would love to play a zombie too, but I would do a tribute to Tor Johnson. Do you know who Tor Johnson is? Yeah, I'd like get the whole white eyes. I'd shave my beard off, have a suit, just.
Oh, that's great! Absolutely. That's the zombie face we're looking for, Dan.
Yeah. Tor Johnson was the man, so I would definitely do a Tor Johnson.
Get the Tor Johnson lookalike society on the phone.
If you ever,
you're one of my heroes.
If you ever need zombies, we're here for you.
We could zombie for you, is what I was saying to you.
We could be your zombies.
Yeah, we could. There's probably a bare naked, bare naked lady song in that somewhere.
We could be your zombies.
Yeah,
we could be your zombies.
Yeah, this is what we do.
Yes.
Okay, well that's some interesting stuff. Is there more of this catalog to work through right now, Dan?
Yeah, to work through.
Well, to look at. What people want to know.
You're so harsh.
I know. Okay. I'm a terrible person.
I've got more of Francis's hilarious.
The whole series is on YouTube. You could theoretically go there and do whatever you want.
Yes,
I picked this one. That'd be nice.
True.
A couple of ads.
Yeah,
well, we could always watch Serial.
You want to watch the Serial?
Sure.
Let's jump to the Serial. Because people like the Serial, and I mean, I'm not saying they don't like you. I would love to watch your thing. We could maybe do that at some point. But
show more episodes.
We're going to show you a bit of the Undersea Kingdom with Crash Corrigan.
All right, so here we go. Just let me. I need 18.
Okay, this is the important part.
All right,
where Dan fiddles with the video feed.
Yeah. Crash Corrigan.
Crashing the
Corrigan.
What is he crashing into?
Who knows? Let's see here.
So this is episode 7 or 8?
8.
Okay, I think this might be the right one. You can tell us if it's the wrong one. It'd be okay with us because we did that once before, and nobody said a thing. Yes, clang, 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 clang. I just love the idea of that helmet just bouncing off all those swords as he goes by.
I love that helmet. Those helmets.
Yes, we should get some helmets.
I'm gonna turn this down just a little so people can hear us.
And again, the horses. So many horses.
I don't think this film's dialogue is that important, to be honest.
No. Did you use any horses in your show there?
Nope.
Nope.
Not even Coco.
A
Okay.
little expensive.
They're a little. Used to be you had to throw them in for tax purposes, I think.
Lon Chaney Jr.
Yes, Lon Chaney.
Still want to know how. Again, this was a pre-war production, so.
Yep. Well, yes, and
he was making his bones after his father stopped.
Oh yeah, that's how you got to do it. The Metal Tower.
The Metal Tower, man.
Okay.
Unga Khan.
Who
looks very concerned right now.
Yeah, he's ambitious. He's an ambition-crazy tyrant.
That
explains a lot about his character.
Why are you late for your shift at Wendy's?
Yes.
Charade.
High Holy Priest.
The Chef Boyardee stand-in.
Yeah. Dun dun dun.
Professor Norton.
Professor Norton. His mind was transformed by Khan. I kind of feel like he's into it. If you've been watching this for a while, I think he's into what he's doing.
Oh, he's evil. A sub, all right.
Diana, she's plucky. Have you noticed the
very
pluckiness?
Plucky.
Yeah, very plucky.
Incredibly plucky.
Yeah. She's a metropolitan reporter.
Hi, Billy.
Billy Norton. Billy! Yeah, he's an argument for... Yeah, everyone blowing a short Captain Highliner? Yeah. There we go. And here's Crash. Yay!
who's not like Flash Gordon at all.
Not in any way.
Or Buck Rogers.
Or Buck Rogers.
Or
He's a man who's very skilled at ape work.
And now at the back lot of Harvey's.
Yep. That hat. How can you hide in that hat?
It's the cockatoo hat. Cockatoo Man, wait. And Robin Hood.
You could.
And his merry cockatoo man.
Metal towers and wooden spears.
Yes. Man, woo! He's aerodynamic.
Oh, they'll never catch him now.
Gone in a lake. We'll never get him now.
That
There
helmet
he is.
probably weighs him down.
What's that, dynamite?
Looks like it.
Dynamite?
It's. Yeah, I think it might be. Or some kind of explosive, because... Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I've
Do
gone
they
to-
know it's an explosive, or are they just bad shots?
I've gone to camping festivals where exactly this thing happened. Yep.
There we go.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, the memories.
Yeah.
That's a
that
strong
happened at
ass
Lollapalooza,
raft.
didn't it?
Yeah. That happened at Burning Man.
Oh no! Oh, they killed the magic oily man. They killed the magic oily man. Oh,
he lived.
Oh, he's okay.
Somehow,
there he goes.
Somehow he avoided the bomb by staying in the non-compressible water.
Yes.
Ooh. Look at
How's
that
he-
chest.
Okay, now is he wet or oily? Because he looks more oily than wet.
Yeah. He looks very oily. Say, Billy, you've been working out?
Yes.
Sir, where are you going with that child, sir?
Yeah. Yeah, go to the city where you'll blend in, kid.
Go get their hooves rotated and check the oil.
Yeah. Oh.
Sony Vision.
The sacred city. Ooh.
Motors.
Oh.
Hey!
Yeah.
It's Daft Punk.
Yeah. Around the world.
Around the world. Whee! That's aerodynamic.
Yes. Is it like...
Is
that like two blimps on a...
Who would want to fly on a plane that goes like that?
Well, it would kind of get on your nerves after a while.
Imagine doing a transcontinental flight on that thing.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, imagine... Just think of how much that's echoing inside their robot bodies. Yeah.
My God, it's
Probably
the
just-
Enterprise.
Yeah.
Spock,
Yes.
look.
He may be a young boy, but he knows about abusing animals.
Time to strafe the natives.
Yep. Yes. Ooh.
This is...
Yep.
Looks like Roddenberry's first concept for the Enterprise.
I think so. It's essentially this. This is what Star Trek was meant to be, but, budget cuts.
Horses and spaceships and meat grinders.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Open the doors.
Every episode, half of it is horses going,
it's
it's the Enterprise, all right.
Yeah, it's the Sailor Kid.
This was like the episode of Star Trek that they don't show, that they made before the first one, and then they had to do a second one, so they actually had to do three ones.
There's the...
This is the long lost
There's
pilot.
the pilot that they made into that one with the guy in the chair. And then there's this one, which was
Captain
before
Pike.
it.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
that is the guy that was in the chair.
Yeah.
Not many people know that.
They'll love my beefaroni.
Yeah.
Ooh, where's Crash? Oh, he's dead.
Yeah. How did he get the hat back? I thought it
It's
sank
Cockatoo Man.
Yes. Is that what saved him?
I love that helmet. I want that helmet.
We should get you that helmet. We'll start a Kickstarter to get Dan that helmet.
Yeah, and those tights.
So you want to
Trunks.
dress exactly like
Damn
that?
right
Dan.
I do.
Yeah.
Well, we've talked about doing a hot tub stream.
Yeah. Yep. He escaped the explosion. That hat is definitely going to get him killed.
The famous cliffs of Stittsville.
Yeah.
Of Scarborough. Scarborough Cliffs.
Yes, yes, exactly. The
Run, you hunk of man.
Yes. He's just gonna scrape his way all the way through that.
Yeah,
tunnel.
that's right. Follow that horizontal line in the ceiling. Oh, my horse broke.
Yep.
Are those footprints or foot?
Yeah, I think they're inverse
Hacker?
footprints from the looks of it. Captain
Realize you're
Hacker.
wearing business shoes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look, these are skeezy prints.
Yes, they do. Haha.
You're so bossy.
He is. Well, he's got that 3-part hat, so that means he's in charge.
Oh, God, it's the Batcave.
Yeah.
Batman, help!
Clang!
Robin, Batman.
Oh no, it's Bard.
That's it. Work those delts.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ooh.
wow, he's strong.
Ooh, he can bend undersea metal.
Atlantean metal, finest grade.
Yeah, now you're going to bend it back? Just stab him. Stab him through the bars. Oh, he moved away from the bars.
Now, are these
the best way you can counter that.
They're girly men.
Yeah.
How is he so strong?
Oh, there's another other end.
Why don't you just announce your plans out like that? He said there was no other end, though.
I caught him monologuing again. Yeah. Ooh. It's Super Belt. Oh, he's disintegrating.
Ooh.
Okay. Ooh.
Looks like a 70s Hitachi amplifier panel.
It very much is. Yeah, this is all built with hi-fi equipment from the circa 1972.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it went back in time using I'm assuming the machine from your show. There, Francis. So, yeah.
Yes.
Yes. That explains this, yeah.
Those maybe the double. What the hell salute is that?
I think they're divers, actually. I think they're Olympic divers. Every single one of these people has medaled at the Olympics. I could do it.
I bet his blood pressure is a real problem in his life.
I think so, yeah.
Oh, he's dark like this.
Yep, exactly. Aw. You thought you were useful, old man.
Hello.
But now you've got to work on your fetish things again.
I'm Dr. Heisenberg. Welcome to my rocket.
Yes.
You don't want any suits here.
Yeah. Tunics, as far as the eye can see.
It's Tunic Land. Oh.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
It's a Ninja Turtle. Oh,
Yep.
shit. No, it's just Crash Corrigan.
Ninja. Is that the plucky one? Or is that Crash? I couldn't really tell.
Actually, we haven't seen the reporter at all. I wonder what happened to her.
Oh, no, it's Crash. It looked like he had earrings for a little bit there, but I guess that's just his weird collar. Or whatever that is.
Atlantis. They can really get down there.
Yep. There's a lot of sewers in Atlantis.
Yes. That strangely aren't flooded.
Yeah.
God, look at those man buttocks.
They just
so pure muscle right there.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Like,
oh dear.
Two tight hams.
What are you doing to that horse?
I'm a furry. Don't bother me.
Oh, I'm sorry. Your alternative lifestyles are
Wrestling.
Wrestling.
There's two men wrestling by the horses.
Yes. Wrestling by the horses. Oh yeah. Wrestling by the horses. Ooh,
now he's going to beat up the horse.
Wrestling by the horses. Why don't you put down the hat? Is the hat a weapon to you? I mean, why?
Bio trigger. Fuck off.
Jesus.
Sorry about the swearing, folks.
That's okay. Yeah. These will.
Yay.
You figured out you were right about the hat not making it able for him to